If you're looking for the cheapest coins in Madden 23, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable. And make sure to use code WOLF for 3% off. Link is in the description. Welcome to the first episode of Spectating Twitch streamers in Madden 23. Now, some of the top streamers in Madden 23 have the best teams, right? So we're not really going to sit here and critique these guys because they already know what they're doing. I think this guy's a pro player. I think he may be a commentator for some of the MCS games that go live. However, we're going to be looking at Sir Dylan and the type of defense he's running versus this guy and the offense that he's running. So make sure you guys drop a like. You want to see more of these right here. I love doing them. I was doing them last year for a bit and they seem to do pretty well. So drop a like. Let me know in the comments what you think. So it looks like Boogs, which is Bugatti Boogs, the guy that's streaming right now, he's using the $3.2 that I have for you guys in the members area. So check it out. It's a full breakdown of the schemes, different adjustments in the back end. And I'm actually anxious to see what plays he's running out of this. Maybe give us a few ideas on how he's making his adjustments. But we want to look at the offense that Sir Dylan 2 is running. Now, I'm sure he's making his personnel adjustments. And I think that's more beneficial. Make sure you want your best route runners, your speed on offense. Try to finesse someone with a run game. You know what I mean? Usually people prepare for the pass. And a lot of people aren't ready for the run game. Looks like Gun Bunch versus the $3.2. So this meta versus meta war that's going on right now. And I like this. I like this right here. This could be the DB Fire. This is actually Spinner. Here we go. Inside, outside. Okay, so you see what his receivers are doing? He almost caught that. And in Madden 23, those ad catches are going to be crazy. However, Spinner is the blitz that I have for you guys. I broke it down in the members area. It is very good if you put adjustments in the back end. So we're looking at that. Looked like he ran curl flat right there on that first play from the Gun Bunch. If I were him, I'd get into some type of run game just to see if you can get a few yards so you can work on the short coverage. I mean, the short routes, because if you're not doing that, you're going to cook yourself. You can't be trying to throw corner routes every single time. Not against God squads. It ain't going to work. Flea blitzing, throw into the flat. This guy's shook already. He doesn't have a proper scheme for the spinner. And you're going to be coming across Spinner as you win more games. You need to develop an offense for it, man. You have no choice. You better throw a slant. You better run routes that can't be pressed. Like right here, you see how these tight ends and the receivers are lined up. They can't be really pressed. So you need to take advantage of that, man. Run you some short routes. This guy's blitzing heavy. Corner route under pressures, hardly ever going to be completed. So take the focus in your mind off the corner routes, because now look at him. He's in a 4th and 10 trying to go for it. And he may even quit the game, and we're going to have to find another one. He wasn't guarding the running back. The wheel route was key. Or the streak. Maybe been a streak. I don't know. Wheel route or streak. I wasn't paying attention. I felt like this guy was shook. So now what I imagine this guy's going to do is he's actually going to compensate for that running back. But while he's using Spinner and those defenses, you're not focused on the running back. You're trying to force him into blocking his running back, which you still can't stop the damn Spinner anyway. Let's see if he goes back to these corner routes, out routes. Nope, your routes are taking too long to develop. In Madden 23, you cannot play that way. You have to have a short game, son. You got no choice. I'm seeing outside leverage. Run inside with a quick in route. In route right there on the left side would have been money. Drag routes as well coming inside. You see like the drag routes are coming inside the defense. So pay attention to the alignment of what he's doing on his defensive side. Like right there was outside leverage, drags, in routes, key. So he's in a 3rd and 6, which is a manageable position. Let's see what he does here. Looking at leverage on defense. I need him to zoom out so I can actually see this outside leverage again. He could run the same thing. Unless he shades underneath. You might want to have a streak. He's got the he didn't have nothing. Bro, you gotta run what works. You gotta look at the leverage on the outside and then run. Why would you run that? You have to run drags, in routes, things like that, motion drags, whatever you can to get past that outside leverage. This is outside leverage again. This is all drags. He's giving you inside everything. You have to take it. It's in a 4th and 6. Streak 1 in case it's underneath coverage. There come the inside routes. He's going outside. You can't do that. You had an inside route right there. That was a first down. It's his own fault. These are the mistakes people make. They just don't see it. What I'm seeing is coming to fruition and how you play it. So It looks like this is what's going to be the bunch offset. And this guy's going to take advantage. See, this guy knows he's going to look at your leverage. He's not a dumb player. And I want to actually see what Sir Dylan 2 is running. You're going to have to run the meta versus some of the best players in the games like this guy. This guy's one of the best, Bugatti Boogs. You're going to have to run meta defense and know exactly what he's trying to do and then try to leverage that, because if you don't, he's going to cook you. So what I'm seeing here is press coverage. He could go inside or outside on this defense. Whatever he decides to do, whatever he wants to do, that's 3-3 defense. He could corner route this if he wanted. RB right there. Like I said, he had anything he wanted because there's no shading on the defensive side. Everybody's staying in their default personnel positions. And when you attack like that, you're going to get cooked. Must learn your shading against good players. Great players. These guys aren't even good. They're great players. Okay, he's got outside leverage, which means this guy's going to see that outside leverage unless it's a zone. If it's a zone, then it is what it is. He's going to go inside. Unless he finds a corner out, this is zone defense. He can still go outside. He's just going to have to look at it as it happens. Inside. What I tell you guys? You playing out outside coverage, he's going to go inside. You play the inside coverage, he's going to go outside. He can still attack the middle of the field. This looks like zone defense, man. Like, yeah, these are deep halves. Now he knows to run the ball because he knows your run fits aren't going to activate. He knows because of the defense you're running, your run fits will not activate. You're not running the proper defenses. Guys running the same base defense, which looks like DB Fire. It could be DB Fire too. Let's just see. Let's watch. Yeah, this is DB Fire too. And when you see those run fits backing up in those deep halves, you can expect that to happen. Remember, if you watched the video before this, I told you about the run game and what happens with your deep halves in a cover two. That's exactly what happened in this play right here. They backed up, gave him the field, everything he needed, man. All right, so we're gonna be back on offense for Sir Dylan. Streamer's gonna be on defense, probably running the same thing unless he wants to do something different. But gun bunch, man, if you don't know how to use it properly and use the leverage to your advantage, it's always going to be a failure to you. Like you're not gonna master the defense, because right now the meta is spinner. It is 3-3, the LB Fire or LB Cross. Those defenses, those are the meta. And if you don't know how to attack this man defense, you're gonna get cooked. So right here, he did give him the out routes because of the leverage. He's playing the outsides. His defense is locked in for the outside play. There it is. You're trying to throw that corner route on outside leverage. You got lucky right there. I won't lie. You actually got lucky that you were able to complete that. However, the outside leverage, he was playing it properly. The defense was there. Okay, he's changed the defense up a little bit. Yeah, he went zone. He went zone here. You saw the backpedaling of the corners and how they were aligned. Pay attention to the alignment. That was zone defense. He could have attacked outside on the streak if he would have recognized it, but he didn't. His mistake, his fault. He had a streak going up the left side if he wanted it. My man switched to, I guess that was the DB Fire as well. So he went from a spinner to a DB Fire. Let's see what this is right here. Reading the defense. It's the same thing. Can attack the outside if he wants. Attack the outside, man. There you go. Attack the outside. He has the corner route map. You got to have a clear out route. He had the corner route if you would have ran a clear out route on the right side of the field. Corner route wide open. Didn't take advantage. If I had a God Squad and Ultimate Team, I could compete at a very high level. But man, spending $2,000 by now is probably $2,000. I know people that spend upwards of $8 to $10,000 for their team through the year. So I think, ooh, nice, perfect. This guy sent everybody and played underneath, which kind of cooked them. So Sir Dylan just got lucky. That's all that was, is because it was blown coverage. I saw what he's trying to do. He's just playing underneath and sending the house. My man actually takes an inside step on the left side. That inside step right there could pass lead that for a touchdown on the inside. If he ran plays like Y curl, you would do numbers with Y curl. If you're going to be running bunch and you see that outside leverage, run Y curl. Receiver takes an inside route against his and you throw it for the touchdown, because you can tell that he's putting the other guy in like a purple. Pay attention to the back behind him. You see Johnson in the back? See what he plays? Perfect. Nice corner route. Stays in the game. So Sir Dylan actually getting lucky right here, but I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like this guy's not really taking him serious. Now, to me personally, I feel like Boogs can just score at will when he wants. He could throw something over the top right here, especially right here. You see the inside leverage? Look at the route that he's running. You see the X route? If he keeps him on that same route, he can throw it over the top of this guy's head, depending if the inside third is out there or not. So he does have things that he can throw here. Oh, nice, the pass rush. But that's part of the game. It's part of Madden 23 is that pass rush. Damn near instant in a lot of the cases, so you have to be prepared for it. But these guys are prepared. They got plays that'll go for 20 yards, 15 yards. You know what I mean? They got those. All right, this looks like deep halves or an inside third because he backed them up a little bit. So this could be an inside third on the outside, on the left side of the defense. See what Sir Dylan's running right here. It's a motion drag. I don't recommend motion drags. Has his tight end right over the top, over the middle, because you see it in the leverage that I see. You guys, if you haven't picked up on it, it's there. That route's always going to be open because he's not making the proper secondary adjustments. You have to shade over the top. And the reason he's running that motion drag, that way if you do shade over the top and you cover that tight end, guess who's going to be open? That drag route, because you're over the top. The underneath routes are going to get open. So the motion drags right here are just to see if you're shading properly. Exactly what I thought he would throw from the first play. I thought he was going to throw that on the first play. However, he did it. But you're seeing the guy's not shading over the top, man. Why are you playing this defense and you're not shading over the top? In a press coverage too, like he relies on his people. He's got inside leverage again if he wants. He can have his guy take the inside step and run on a deep post or a streak, depending on if he's not shading over the top. There it is. Touchdown. What'd I tell you? Don't I know my football or what? I wouldn't motion snap someone right here. I would just let it ride right here. From here to right. However, he's still going to do it. I would have just left it, to be honest with you guys. Right here. Nope. You see what I'm saying? You should have left the B route going from right to left. That way you could have floated left with your team. This is going to be interesting to see right here. Motion snapping. Oh, he screened him, RB. This is the second half, so that means Boogs has the leverage because remember, the other guy got ball first and had the ball taken away. So it's going to be key, the defensive adjustments that Dylan makes. There's going to be at least 3 plays where he can throw the one play tutty. YX. There it is. Boom. This is what I'm talking about. And why did that happen? I'll tell you why that happened. You didn't pass commit. You didn't shade outside and you didn't shade over the top. You're playing standard press defense and you're asking for it. You know what I mean? Like you're asking for it. Gun bunch and zone defense. So this is a flat corner route combo right here. That's a clear out on the right side, but he's not playing it right, man. I mean, he's throwing the right routes, but my progression is a little bit different, man. I'm throwing flat corner route combo with a clear out on the right side, forcing you to play it with an in route on my left side. Forcing you to compensate for my flood concept to the right before I use... He can't use his running back again unless this guy's not going to play it right. The pressure's there. Dialed up. It's 4th and 7 now. Oh, nice streak right there on the left side versus that cover 3. Easy touchdown. Good read by Dylan, man. It's one of the good things that I've seen him do this whole game. Now, Boogs right here, he's in complete control on offense. I think his receiver's already an X factor, so I don't know what his ability is. However, I'm sure he's going to focus on him since he does have X factor. So my man better put a deep half out there or something, at least a deep half, and keep him back there because if this guy has the abilities for double me, yeah, exactly. What that means is now that you're focused on him and you have to double him, the right side of the field is going to be open. Pretty much the whole right side of the field. As long as this guy is in X factor, let's see, he's still there. You have no choice but to play him again. You have to double the guy that's in X factor. Now, underneath and out routes or in routes are going to be open, drag routes, things of that nature. Let's just see what he does. This drag route right here could be open, wide open. Yeah, he's doubling him now. He has oh, he still had him. He kept him on the post. Remember I said anything inside. My man thought with the deep half that he was going to go out to double him. However, he ran that deep post. All right, this is Sir Dylan's final attempt, man. You see what's working. Inside corner routes against his DB fire. You have to stick to the game plan. Start attacking the corners and inside. This is your last chance. If he doesn't make it on here, I'm just going to end the video because the game's pretty much over. He's down 2 possessions and he can't stop this guy's offense. So let's just see. There goes the corner route outside. Nope. That's the ball game. So that's actually probably going to be, oh, nice. Probably going to be, about to say a pick 6. So There it is. You see the mistakes. The guy attacked the outside, but it wasn't good enough. The soft squats were playing above, over the top. And that's how you play it on defense, man. Like, you got to shade on top, giving them everything underneath. You got that kind of lead. And that was just a good display. Had some things on defense from the streamer that were, you know, where he took some chances and got cooked on some of them. But for the most part, his offense was on point. His defense was good. That's a cool sign. Make sure you guys drop a like. Make sure you check out this guy's channel if you want to watch him. Love you guys. Peace.